Hello everyone and welcome to another wonderful episode of Hustle Cat with your host, Fallen Wolf. Arr! So, this is it. We are on the final episode of Hustle Cat. Well, at least for Mason's route. Now, last time we left off, we started getting more romantically involved with Mason and found out a little bit about her past. If you're interested in knowing about what that past is, watch the last episode. Part 4, I believe. But, with that being said, this will be the final episode of Hustle Cat for Mason's route. I really have been enjoying playing this visual novel a lot, and I want to play everybody's route. I feel like I should probably ask my audience whose route they would like to see me play next. I will probably put a poll on Twitter. You can also comment in this video or any of the other previous videos to tell me what route you'd like to see me play next. The only route that I am not going to put that is up for vote is Hayes, because Hayes I said I'll save for last only because I've already played his route, but there is still Graves, Landry, Reese, and Finley to choose between. So, I really have been enjoying this visual novel. I think it's something a little bit different. I'm so used to playing furry ones, and it's kind of nice to play something a little bit different. So, I really have been having fun with this visual novel. It makes me want to do more sort of like this. Not necessarily non-furry related, but just in general, like, more fantasy ones. So, again, like I say all the time, if any of you have any suggestions or ideas for another visual novel I could play, feel free to let me know. I also am thinking about possibly doing something experimental. I was thinking of giving a Yuri visual novel a try. If you do not know what Yuri is female and female. Like Yaoi's male and male, Yuri is female and female. The only reason I thought about doing this is because I like romantic stories just for the romance, not in the sense of sexual, but just because I really I've always been a sucker for romance. So it's something I was considering doing. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know, because I love hearing everyone's suggestions for things they would like to see me play. As I said, extracurricular activities is still a go for streams. Adastra is still a go for streams. I do plan on still playing Repeat. There's so many. Repeat, Echo, I have Killigan's Treasure that I want to get started on. Chemo Coliseum is another big one I want to give a try. So there's a lot of games. Lots out there that I'm excited to get started on trying. But with all that being said, let's get started and finish up for the ending. I'm walking on the sun with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor. I don't know, I've been so happy lately. It's great. I mean, work is still work and Moochie's still Moochie, but I got a real cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing. Mason still has it. She spends the next couple of days in cat time at her grandpa's. I don't get why she doesn't pull an all-nighter and break the curse already. Then she could see him as a human instead. But what do I know? I've already met her enough. Anyway, it's not that she's not studying. Ever since I brought the book in, I catch her reading from time to time. Usually it's right before she catches me sneaking a little snack. I like to sneak kisses too, but that's a whole other thing. Every night is date night here. She teaches me how to cook dinner and I read to her as we eat. It's nice. Tonight we're getting a late start. I hope she stops messing with the stove soon. I'm getting hungry. Is it broken or something? Crappy old thing. Pilot's out. Oh. That's bad, right? Won't turn on without it. So, definitely bad. She disappears beneath the stove. There's some rustling, some clanking, and a snap. Not like a broken snap, a finger snap. Then, Mason's back. What's she so pleased about? Better. Oh, good. What did you do? She snaps again and... What? Did a spark shoot from her finger? Little trick I picked up. I hit her playfully on the arm. God, her biceps were steel cables. Mason, oh my god! You're holding out on me. When were you gonna tell me about that? What, this? She snaps again. A tiny blue flame leaps from her hand. Needed that pilot lit. Oh my god, let's make something extra delicious to celebrate. Oh, so Mason knows fire magic. Oh, that's interesting. It's simple, but it's cool all the same. Blue flames are awesome. After a celebratory dinner, we're at Burn the Chicken enough that I wonder if I got fire magic too. We head out. And then, want me to give you a ride to your grandpa's? Nah, I'll walk. Alright, you go on ahead. Mason steps out of the cafe. She doesn't transform. Huh? What? Wait, don't just huh? What did you do? Don't know, broke it. Ah! Mason! You did it! We did it! Oh, look at her. She can't hide that smile from me. Okay, well, to celebrate, I'm gonna walk with you to the store, and I'm gonna hold your hand the whole way. Sure. Oh, she broke the curse! It's way later than when I usually leave. Usually the sunset's still peeking through the city's skyline, but tonight the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echoed from the main roads are close enough. Mason and I split when we approached your grandpa's store. Just for a bit. Want to see him in person. Tell him I said hi. She gives me a quick fumbling kiss and marches to the door. I head toward my house, thoughts full of my cute crush. Can I call her my girlfriend yet? And whatever she'll make for lunch tomorrow. Maybe I can convince her to make a pizza, like a healthy one. They make those. As I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl up my back. My steps slow. My legs are suddenly heavy. This is familiar, like the feeling I got the other day before I ran into the dude who kept staring at me. It's like someone's breathing down my neck or looming behind me, reading over my shoulder. Is someone following me? I whip around. Just a street. I walk faster. I feel it growing with every step toward my apartment. Dread hollows a burrow in my stomach. Why do I feel so anxious? I'm just going home. I don't even have far to go. Am I getting so... Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's this guy from way back. It's him. Did he find out where I live? Does he live here too? No, that's too much of a coincidence. My limbs freeze. I feel my heart shaking inside my rib cage. My head is swimming. Everything is wrong. I can't place why. Howdy. I'm trying to think of what this guy's voice would sound like. Howdy. Good evening. Good night. My voice feels small and foreign, like it's thrown by a ventriloquist. I try to beeline for the door, but he sidesteps and blocks my way. Now, why the hurry? Won't you answer a couple of questions, kiddo? His deep drawling voice is saccharine venom. He puts on a smile, but it's certainly not one that puts me at ease. Do you need directions? You seem lost. I can't keep the tremor out of my voice. He notices. Well, ain't you smart? Right to the point. Why, yes, I am lost. But I ain't looking for a place, so I found that. Looking for a guy I think you can help. I'm pretty new to the city. I probably can't. I reckon you can. Suppose I shouldn't mince words. You're a busy person. I'm already feeling guilty wasting your time. I'm trying to hunt down graves. You seen him? Is he a friend? He can't be. He feels... See, I've been looking all over for my old buddy, and it's like he doesn't exist. He don't exist. Ain't that a shame? Oh, I don't like that smile. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him recently either. Anger flashes over his face like an eclipse, vanishing as quickly as it had come. Too bad. We got so much to talk about. I suppose his apprentice will do. That'll send the message. Intent reaches my feet before it hits my ears. I'm running before I know it. Oh no. I'm not dumb enough to stick around to find out what he means by send the message. I don't look behind to see if he's following. That would slow me down. I have to get back to the cafe. I just have to run like I'm being chased, even if I'm not. Ping, I hear a sharp noise behind me, like a metal bat hitting a home run. My foot gets stuck. On what? I don't know. But it hits the ground and stays there. The force knocks me over. Oh no. The force knocks me over and twists my ankle in a way that shocks pain up my leg. I'm seeing stars and I want to crawl away. But I can't. I gotta speak to Graves about your manners. Didn't even excuse yourself. What a rude little kid. I'm gonna turn up here just a little bit. Oh, that's the lowest I can turn it down. I look down. My foot is covered in rust. Rust. His movement is molasses, like he's enjoying a stroll through the park. I crane my head over my shoulder to see him, but it's hard from this angle. If you'd been polite, we wouldn't need to fight. Didn't want to hurt you, kitten. I only need a couple of answers. But if you want a duel, I ain't gonna complain. Promise you won't run away, yeah? I won't play dirty if you don't. I don't think I could break this rust without breaking my ankle off. It feels like it's already broken. Ting stare in my eyes. I can barely use my magic to make trash sculptures. How am I supposed to use it to fight? I'm doomed. Oh, Graves! Graves! Save us, Graves! You haven't changed a bit, Natched. Is that how you say it, Natched? Still pushing around the weak to excuse your own maleficence. I've never been so happy to hear my boss's voice. Graves! Graves will know what to do. I know it. And here you come acting like you ain't got anything to do with it. Gonna get me all nostalgic, old man. From out of nowhere, Graves is already next to me. He kneels down and places a hand on my foot. What's he holding? Are you hurt? Don't move, this may burn a little. A sensation washes over my rusted foot like stepping in a puddle of battery acid. Well, maybe that's a bit extreme. It burns, but it doesn't hurt. Rust crumbles to dust and I'm free. I flex my ankle. It doesn't feel great, but I can at least put weight on it now. Graves stands... Oh, he pulled out a cane! Graves stands between me and Natch with a flourish only Graves can accomplish. He pulls a sword from his cane. What a perfect weapon for him. Natch shoves his hand in his pocket and rests on his metal bat like a cane. Standing there, waiting. How are you now? Can you stand unassisted? Yeah, thanks. Who is that? If you'll recall the bike in that alley. I almost forgot. The one that was rusted over? The one Graves told me not to touch? This is why? Meet the source of our collected woes. Oh, come on now. And after all we've been through together. Avery, I don't imagine this will end well. I have a favor to ask. Whatever you need, boss. He drops the cave seat and takes my hand. His eyes are fierce, fire and ice, staring into mine. I feel like I should have blinked. Oh. I give it to you, all of it. Take care of it for me, Avery. It... what? All of what? Everything of mine. You'll understand. Now go as fast as you can. Go to the cafe. You'll be safe there. What was that all about? I don't feel any different. Why are you dawdling? Go. I gotta leave. I can't do anything. Run away. My leg's broken. I can't do anything. Don't you worry, kid. I'll catch up. Nat's words haunt me as I run the best I can on my sore ankle. It hurts with every step, but I can't stop. I know what'll happen next. I'm gonna keep running, twist my leg again like some crappy horror movie, and then I'm gonna get followed to death. I put my head down as I turn a corner and run straight into someone. Ah! Before I can fall, strong arms wrap around me and hold me close. Avery. Mason! Oh my god, Mason! I throw my arms around her neck and bury my face against her chest. I take a few sharp gasps to catch my breath. Graves! Some guy came after him and my foot got stuck and I twisted my ankle and now Graves! Graves is fighting! He's gonna lose! Her eyes narrow and her grip tightens. Where? A few blocks from my apartment. What's she planning? It can't be good. I'm about to ask, but she plants a kiss on my forehead and guides me to the curb. Stay here. Then she runs toward the fight. Mason, no! I scramble to my feet and rush after her. They're right about adrenaline. It does take the edge off pain. I think I'm about running out. I think I'm using all the adrenaline my body will ever make. I almost run into Mason again. Ah! Sorry I followed you. I didn't want you to... But then I see what she's looking at. Oh no. Is that really him? Did he really lose? He can't. He's Graves. He's the mastermind. He can't become a crappy rust statue. What? What the hell? No! Graves, no! No, Mason, we have to get out of here. Real sweet of you to come back. Heard something about a contact transfer, but that ain't important right now. Figure I'll clean up all these loose ends tonight. Don't even gotta tire myself out. Come here, kid. Give me the fight he didn't give. Mason steps. Oh! She looks pissed. Mason steps between us. She looks angry. Wham! She's a hell of a right hook. I don't think Notch expected anything like that. He takes the hit square on his jaw and topples like a domino. I think he's out cold. Mason! You just sucker punched a witch! Mason cracks her knuckles. Should have tried to touch you. That's not gonna be enough. He's gonna wake up sooner or later. What are we gonna do? She scoops me in her arms with no more difficulty than as if she was picking up a cat. She runs. Mason doesn't stop until we reach the door. She doesn't put me down until we're inside. She's winded when she sets me down on the couch. She flops down next. She flops down next to me and lets her head fall back, taking deep, heavy breaths. You didn't have to carry me all this way. Of course I did. Just give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna lock the door and get you some water. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, Michael hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I'm ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley? You guys! Oh my god! The curse! She grabs my hand and does a little dance, but stops when I wince in pain. Oh, sorry, sweetie. You okay? Did you twist your ankle? Yeah. What's this about the curse? It's broken! We're all human again! Of course, I'll miss my jelly donut fame, but I'll live. Oh, I'll start a new vlog. What's wrong? You look really messed up about it. It's Graves. The curse must have broken because something happened to him. Graves! What happened? Where is he? And suddenly, everyone is here. The curse must have broken for everyone at once. This should be good news, but... Oh, Reese. It's bad. He's still out there, I think. Still out there where? He lunges, but Mason intercedes. Stop, he's injured. What happened to him? You have to tell me what happened. Someone attacked us. I have no idea who he was, but he had a grudge against Graves. His name was Natched, I think? I don't know who that is. What happened then? This Natched guy, I think he beat Graves. Reese clutches at his chest. He looks like he might fall over and pass out. I reach out to ease him to the seat, but he swats me away. I knew it. I knew he was going to get in over his head. I knew another witch was on his tail, but he told me to stay out of it. Damn it, I could have helped. Why didn't he let me help? Reese sinks into the couch and slams the armrest of his fist. Beating on furniture isn't going to do anything, but if that helps him feel better. He sinks his fingers into the cushion and looks hard at the floor. His eyes gloss over. He's holding back tears with everything he's got. I feel really bad for all his blustering. Reese admired Graves a lot. I think he was the only one of us who really did. I guess now, after Graves saved me like that, I kind of do too. Too late, too little, too late, I suppose. So, now what happens? What do we do? We avenge him. Of course. We killed Natch. Whoa, whoa! That's a bit extreme. all's fair in a duel. If that's what this guy wants, that's what he gets. When he comes for the cafe, I'll take it back from him. Comes for the cafe? Why would he do that? When a witch defeats another in a duel, they take the loser's property. But he'll have to beat me to get it. Is Graves really dead? I don't know. If Notch's intent was to kill him. Damn it. Neil Landry's the one who looks pissed. This is kind of scary. I've never seen him do anything but laugh and smile before, so it's almost as jarring as seeing Reese cry. Magic is a scourge. This always happens when you get too close. Reese's head snaps up. And what do you know about magic? You haven't studied. Hayes readies himself with wide eyes, his mouth pursed like the conversation is a game of double Dutch played with live wires. What is it? Why does everybody keep talking about magic? Was Graves cursed too? He must have been, right? It all sounds so unreal still. Are you sure it's magic? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us. But he wasn't too strong to not curse us. Does that matter now? He's gone. And this Notch is going to be here to take everything else too. He spits a name like it's profane. Reese launches himself from the chair and storms to the door. He puts his hand in his pocket like he's concealing a weapon. How would he just take the cafe? That's not how property works. There are like deeds and stuff. Not that I know much more about it than that, but I'm pretty sure my parents didn't kill a witch to buy their house. Of course it's more complicated. I don't exactly have time to explain which territories. Just know that when you're defeated in a duel, you give your property to the winner. So unless Graves gave it away before the fight, Notch owns the cafe now. I remember Graves grabbing my hand and staring through me. I remember his words. I think he did. What? Before he told me to run away, he told me that he gave everything to me. You? Why you? You're a newborn baby stumbling through the witching world. That's not fair. You can't handle it. But Avery was there. That's all that matters. Should be happy Natch doesn't get it, right? Besides, he might be a baby, but I trust him. Taught me, after all. When Mason talks, everyone listens. Even Reese. She wraps her arm around my shoulders, and it feels good to lean on her and feel her there. Reese is right, though. I am stumbling through it. So I need help, I think. I don't really know what to do next. Don't know that guy's deal, but I don't think he's satisfied with just taking out Graves. He's gonna come back to finish the job. Panic rides my throat, but she gives my shoulder a reassuring squeeze. Don't know about all of you, but I won't let that happen. You know I'm gonna help. But only if you promise to help me recover Graves. Of course, it's the least we can do. I'll go with you, Reese. I don't think Avery should be going out right now if he's a target for this guy. You should stay here under guard for now. We'll take care of everything. You just rest up, okay? But Moochie, someone has to get my cat. That guy knows where I live. What if he takes Moochie hostage? Chill, Avery. I'll get him. Operation Fat Cat Drop accepted. But when I get back, you better show me this magic you're apparently teaching everyone else. I can't believe you held out on me. I can patch up your ankle, but after that, I'd like to learn some more about magic, too. I don't relish the idea, but I should at least sit in. I'm in this, too. Landry apparently knew about magic beforehand, because he seems like he knows basic stuff about it, but it looks like he had some interest with magic, which I'm sure I guess we'll find out when we play his route. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Yeah! You're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin, us cursed cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I do too. I vigorously scrub my face, don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right? Yeah! Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay? Please, give us more credit than that. Yeah! This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Did we enact our plans? Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom for the first aid kit. Mason dips into the kitchen and I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. What is she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or more accurately at the dumb, gawking face I'm making. Blocked the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me this self-satisfied smirk that paces in front of the front door and the windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that Natch guy in half with her hands. Hayes is back with bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. Oof, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained. It just twisted. You just need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps my ankle with one of the stretchy bandages. When he pins it in place, it's like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I studied in Scouts. Injuries and things don't bother me. Never have. Not everything makes me feel anxious. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to patch me up. He smiles sheepishly but averts his gaze to the ground towards the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big puffy ottomans and places the ice on my ankle. Oh my god, does that feel good. Now just keep it elevated and rest a little. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm gonna make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress snap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I think even the cats know something's up because they all swarm me. I've got two on my lap and the others pile around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope it's helping them too. I feel a hand gently brush hair from my face. I don't need to open my eyes to know it's Mason. I sigh and wriggle further down into the couch. Oh, she doesn't sit. Instead, she kisses my forehead and I hear her step back to the door. Back to her vigil. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it Natch? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hips since her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable. Meow, meow. Wow, you are so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby. Moochie, did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though. I had to lure him into the carrier retreats, and he hated every moment of being in there. So, same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Yeah. Moochie, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in. Got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening, Finley opens the carrier and he shoots out like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there, dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now in playing nice with the cafe cats, but at least he's here. That's one less thing Natch could use against me. I glance at the door and find Mason's strong back. Someone else he can't use against me. Mason's way too strong for him. Maybe this time she'll make him run off for good. If he even tries it, maybe he's already scared off. I can't help but smile. Maybe when this is all over, she can teach me how to box. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be Natched. Anyway, I know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry, back already with Grays. Or what used to be Grays. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up onto the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like gloves? Glowing gardening gloves. They set Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off, then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rust spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rust, and Reese said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken. So, now what do? We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us have learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I've learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I've had no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us off. We all jump him, we have a chance. See, Mason gets it. Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that using the tired and true Gray method. We shove enough magic in our short-term memory to beat him. We probably forget it 5 minutes after, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You've got a better one. See, it'll be fine. Sorry, guys. See, it'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here, too. I've got through half my book reports without even opening the book. Just take the time to study properly. Alright, someone give me— oh, elevate. He's like, you guys should just study properly. He was so annoyed. He's like, because he's like the smart guy. Alright, someone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever need a confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I get it today. I tried leading a sort of haphazard class of magic, but it's like herding cats. Reese keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. Hell, it looks like Moochie is paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying, and I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I gotta take a nap. Can you just sort of like independent study? Sure, you should get some rest. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. But we have to prepare to fight. But we don't even know if this guy's coming. We could, take guard shifts. Right, we'll go in shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the rest can move the cats to the basement. The basement? Why? I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Nedge cares about cats. He won't go chasing them. But then we gotta herd them all down there. We can do it if we work together. You better get Moochie and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Sure. Can you get her and then keep the cats company? No, I'm taking first shift as a guard. Grace would want it that way. I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great, I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else, relax. I'm surprised Mason doesn't volunteer. I feel her hand on my shoulder. She looks tired, but I think Mason is tougher than sleep itself. Come on, I'll help you upstairs. Thank you. She scoops me in her arms like carrying a bride over the threshold and stomps her way upstairs. It's so quiet. Empty. Reese ducks in to scoop Grace's sweet old cat Dracula and is just as quickly gone. Then it's just us. Oh, this looks nice. This actually looks pretty nice up here. There's so much going on. It doesn't feel real. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm asleep. She ruffles my hair and her face softens. Get some rest. She puts her arm around me and I nuzzle against her. I'm out. I wander in and out of sleep, but the slow rise and fall of Mason's breathing lulls me back each time. Maybe I can sleep through this. Everyone else can take care of it, and then we can all get back to work. And while I'm at it, why not get ambitious? Maybe everything really is a dream. Like cats and witches and magic. It's ridiculous. Oh, that scared me. Crash. A car crash? Or a large window shattered with a metal bat. It sounds like that. Sleep is ripped from me and I shoot up from the couch with a scream. I see Mason standing before me as if shielding me. Broken glass is everywhere. And there, bouncing on the shattered window frame with a rusty bat in hand, is Natched. Uh-oh. Knew you squatters were here. Knew you squatters were here. It was a damn mistake, let me tell you. Here I am trying to enter my cafe, and you know what I found? A bunch of wards. You believe that? On my territory. I can't think. I don't get this. How did he get up here? How is he bouncing like that? What am I supposed to do? Of course, I should have thought of it. Of course, Graves would give my property away. Of course, Graves would give my property away. The hell wouldn't he? Ain't like he plays fair. So I say to myself, I bet he didn't arm his floor. Classic mistake, yeah? Wouldn't you know it? It ain't got him up here. Lucky he didn't get robbed, bless his heart. Oh, Mason's pissed. Step in. Go on. Dare ya. Calm yourself, Missy. I'm talking about basic security stuff. That discourages your regular crooks and what have yous. Turns out he only forgot to ward his windows. I gotta say right here, and it's a damn shame that. Could get glass all up in my boots. Why does this matter? Why does he keep talking to us? His words lap on my ears like dark, soothing waves, almost like they're trying to slip in. The air tastes like metal. What do you want? Leave us alone. You already said you couldn't get in, just give up and leave. No can do, see, I got my mind set on taking him for all he's worth. And once I'm all set, well, I ain't gonna spoil it for you. These walls are gonna get weaker and weaker. But I ain't. One day I'm gonna push on them, and then he snaps his fingers. Poof. So let's negotiate. How about you give up and give me the building? I wish I had something to throw at him. I've never been angry at Graves for keeping such a clean apartment. I can't make any magic like this. Gotta think fast. I can't beat this guy with skill alone. We'll have to get crafty. I grab Mason's sleeve. When she looks at me, I lean in and murmur in her ear. Mason, I need trash. What? For my magic. My magic only works on trash. What? My brain's going into overdrive. I feel the wheels turning, but I need more time to figure something out. If only I had a distraction. Just stall for me for a bit, okay? I gotta come up with something. Yeah, alright. Mason's got one mode of distraction, and it's intimidation. She walks up to Natch and gives him a solid push to the chest. He must be magically glued to the window still because he doesn't budge. She leans in closer, close enough he has to feel her breath and smiles. You, meet me out front. We'll settle this. No magic, no weapons, no nonsense. Just you, me, and our fists. You ain't got a clue, do you? I'm not here for fun. I'm not here for fun. Yeah, you are. Look at that grin. You're out hunting. I know the type. Just another thug looking for a thrill. Yeah, she's right. You're a 2-bit punk picking on baby witches you know who won't put up a fight. That's good, Mason. Stall some more. Don't waste your time. I got a real long temper. But I ain't got no problem with honoring last requests. Meet me out front, missy. And you better scoot with her, kid. Wouldn't want you plotting anything while I'm gone. Yeah, whatever. Mason cracks her knuckles in her neck. She gives me a wave and disappears back downstairs. Nat's just staring at me, waiting. I don't want to be up here by myself with him, but I need to do something first. I duck into the kitchen and grab the bag from the recycling bin. I'll worry about what's in here later, but for now I gotta go. Forget something. Just taking out the trash. Quit your stalling unless you want to lose the chance to say your goodbyes. I scurry for the door. I've got the bag of recycling over my shoulder when I bust through the front door. Everyone else is still there and they crowd around the door as I head out. I'm surprised to say it, but Natch is true to his word. He leaves his bat at Gray's feet. What a jerk. Reese looks ready to go out and punch Natch himself, but Landry restrains him. Landry's right, I wouldn't want to get between those two. They circle each other, snarling like dogs, goading each other. Mason's the first to strike. She lunges at Natch faster than I've ever moved in my life. She only barely misses knocking him out again. I think he took a hit, but he's pretty quick and his back's to me. It's hard to see what's happening. It's all a mess of fists and fury. He swings, but Mason is faster and good at dodging. I think Natch might tire himself out and make this easier on her. I wonder if that's her plan. You're not very good at this. I'm just a little rusty. This guy. That's all the opening Mason needs. She decks him in the jaw so hard I'm not sure he has teeth anymore. It hurts to look at, but he doesn't move. He looks down and grins. He's not hurt, not even a little. Mason is. She doubles over, clutching her wrist. Mason! What did he do? Does he have a steel jaw? Is he hiding something? I rush to her side, but her head whips up and she stares me down. I stop. Don't touch me. Before I can ask why, she opens her hand. Her other hand is frozen in a fist. More accurately, it's rusted shut. You said no magic! I lied. If I don't do something quick, then we'll have 2 rust statues in the front yard of the cafe. 3, probably, because he'll come for me next. I can't let that happen. I can't let Mason get hurt like this. I reach into the recycling bag. Here goes nothing. If you're gonna use magic, so can I. I pull out a plastic jug and use my magic to wrap it around my hands. I harden it into something more sustainable, something sharper. I try my best to at least make it look a little cool. I don't know if they make full-arm brass knuckles. I think I just made this up. If they did, they sure as hell wouldn't make them out of recycled plastic. But hell, I don't have any better ideas. Let's go. I've never been in a fight in my life. Well, unless you count that time in 4th grade, but now's not the time for somatics. I'm counting this one as my actual first. Haha, plastic. Magic ain't plumbing, kid. It doesn't work that way. Graves should have taught you that. You don't think in fights, right? You just go in guts and instincts, right? I hope to anything listening that I'm right and I throw a punch. Ugh. What was that? Oh, you're too much. He just walks by me, chuckling. Straight over to Graves and to his bat. He picks it up and points in the distance like he's calling a home run. I gotta do something before this kills me. Too cute. Let's end this, yeah? He swings the bat softly like he's playing t-ball instead of hardball. All I can think to do is hold up my pathetic plastic bracers and hope it blocks both the hit and the magic. It actually does. I kick his shin, but I'd have better results kicking a rusted wall. This is pointless. What am I even doing? He raises his bat again. Oh, Mason! Mason, save us! Don't you dare touch him. Mason, no! You'll make the rust spread! I lunge to pull her back, but it's like moving a statue. I look up and she's not rusted at all. She's fire. A blue flame glows around her hands like a shimmering stovetop. Rust crackles away from the metal bat. You know how you loosen a rusty bolt? Holy crap, are her fingers digging into the metal? And how is she moving her hand? Apply heat. I can see Nat straining to wrench the bat free. She's got him. Wait, he could just let go of it and rust off his hands again, couldn't he? I can't let that happen. I tear the stupid plastic gauntlet off my hand and melt it into a sticky mess. Then here goes nothing. I throw myself at Natch and loop the plastic between his wrists and the bat. Try dropping it now, scumbucket! Natch struggles to free himself, but Landry and Reese join us, glowing gloves equipped to hold him in place. Mason wrenches her hands away. The rusty bat snaps like a rotten tree trunk. Your move, buddy. Or wait, can't move at all, can you? Better turn Gray's back and promise to leave us alone or Mason's gonna melt the rest of you. Natch doesn't answer. He stares behind him with an expression so fierce I worry that it might also melt metal. Oh, Graves! Graves is back. It's quite alright, Avery. I whirl around. Rust falls from Graves in grotesque crackling flakes. Natched. Leave here and do not return. Or else my covenant and I will make certain your next destination is somewhere whence you truly cannot return. Before that, humor me, will you? Did you think raising a scrappy little army is gonna save you? Cute idea, good in theory, but I know what you are, Graves. Can't say I know when, but I know you're gonna stop faking it. You're gonna slip. That's when you'll find me instead. Just go already. So pushy, kitten. I see why you both get on so well. Now, if you'll let me, I'll be on my way. Landry, Reese, and Mason stare at me exponentially. What am I supposed to do? I look to Graves. Let him go. The rust largely came from the bat. He wouldn't be able to make any more for a while. Landry and Reese let go, but like hell I'm gonna undo the plastic. He can figure that out himself. Oh, he just snaps it in half with brute force. He blows us a kiss as he walks backwards. I wonder what the history is between Graves and Natched. I think they natched. Because there's obviously some history. I wonder if it's something that you find out about in Graves' route. It must be a trick of the eyes, but it looks like he's sinking. With each step, he falls further into the asphalt, like he's walking into the ocean. It parts for him like water as he walks. Then he's submerged. Gone. We all exhale like the air just returned to the world. Reese runs to Graves. I run to Mason. Mason! Mason, oh my god, did that rusty jerk hurt you? How's your hand? I'm fine. See, nothing even left. I gave the cafe back to Graves, of course. I don't want to be responsible for that, even on a non-magical level. I'm no manager. He's been helpful around the place now, though he's still in and out as much as always. He seems more relaxed, though, you know? Like he's got less on his mind. I thought Mason would go work for her grandpa, but she's still here. Said they'd drive each other up the wall if they worked together. She also said this place would fall apart without her. She's not wrong. Oh! Dynamic duo! The cooking couple! I do what I can to help now. She's such a good teacher that I'm actually gotten good at baking. I've got to say, my strawberry shortcake is amazing! Her grandpa's a big help too. He's here for lunch every day and he always gives his opinion. He's real gruff about it, of course, but that just makes the rare compliments shine even more. It pushes me to improve. I hate getting up so early, but it's otherwise a lot of fun working in the kitchen. Mason said I should become a real pâtissier. I'm kind of thinking about it. What do you think? Pretty good turnaround from being a lump on my aunt's couch, don't you think? Alright everyone, that is the end of our Hustle Cat playthrough. At least the first one. So, what does everyone think about the game? Me personally, I think the writing is very well done. It's short. It's short, but I think it's really good for a short game. Like I said before, I would really heavily ask to support this game. The visual novel is, I believe, $19.99 on Steam. I think it's also on their... It's also on... I forget what you could... Like, itch dot something. But anyway, I'll post a link for the Steam version down below. I think it's worth the buy. I think it's worth to play at least once. Like I said, it's semi-short. I think you could probably, if you're just going through it normally without doing like me and reading it, probably, I'd give it about 4 hours. You could probably finish in about 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on how fast of a reader you are. I like the world. There's a lot of interesting stuff towards it, and it's stuff that, honestly, if they made another visual novel, I think Avery's story is finished. But I wouldn't mind seeing them do another visual novel in this world. Maybe different characters, but in this, you know, different world. It's really good. I really give credit to the writer. And the art is nice. It's mostly anime, but it's got enough of a... The color makes it not feel purely anime. So it's like a little stylized. With that being said, though, I will be doing at least one more route in this. I'm going to try to do all of them, but at least one more. I know people didn't seem as interested in this playthrough as my other ones, and that's fine. I didn't expect people to necessarily, because you know, most of the visual novels I play are furry. But I really had fun with this. I really enjoyed this. I want to keep going with this. And like I said before, to remind everyone, please don't be afraid to send me any. Please don't be afraid to send me any recommendations for visual novels. They can be furry or non-furry. I'm not picky. They can be safe for work or non-safe for work. If they are not safe for work, though, please let me know. Only so I can know if I have to do some work on it when I record it. Because obviously, if it's NSFW, I have to block out the NSFW scene. But that's everything. We're done with Hustle Cat for now. We will come back to it. The next big thing on my list I still have to do is I'm still doing extracurricular activities by Dynamolf and Adastra by the Echo Project for streams. And I have to do... Oh, that's right. I have to do Neko Jissi, the DLC for Neko Jissi. Still do. But besides that, I really don't have anything to play. I need you guys to send me recommendations. I want to know more games. Feel free to send me any. Send any and all. But with that, all that being said, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel and videos. And I hope that everyone as part of the Fallen Pack has had a wonderful time. This has been Fallen Wolf. Arr! And you have been part of the Fallen Pack. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.